Welcome everybody here to the Xfinity series. Round of SUAR, Spencer Gilmore leads us down. Green flag out in the air. Four wide already in the turn number one. And just like that, Nathan Hudson takes the lead away with a remarkable pass. Great start for the Cowan machine there. As there you see Matt McIntyre running in second. Already a stacked up lap one here at SUAR has already brought the crowd on their feet with a forward wide maneuver there. Nathan Hudson trying to run away here in the early stages. Cody Lamas up to third, four wide in the back. And a couple cars smacking the turn two wall. And we still got a lot of them way up high in the marbles there. Not where you want to be in the early stages of the race there. But just like that, Hudson leads lap number 2 of the race. As we enter lap number 3, couple cars near the back of the field. Eric Rodriguez, the Iowa winner there. Marty Johnson running very well in the point standings there. And you see a couple cars making contact at a turn 2 there. Jeffrey Fingai having issues with the green. There's the problems with the number 1 machine there. But Nathan Hudson continuing to lead the race here. Matt McIntyre trying to get win number 2 of the season. Lamas looking for his first win of the season here in the Juicy Fruit Xfinity Series. Lots of drivers really stacked up behind each other here. We got a massive wad of cars near the back half of the field. James Qualls, Eric Rodriguez, there you see Robert Pollard in the back there. Steve Pollard, there's Bryant, Warren Keith, and several other competitors down in the back half of the field here, relegating their way to the front. As a couple of them are going to be marred by track position in this track. I think that's going to be the most essential thing you're going to be seeing here at SUAR. Lots of cars just really taking it easy. 2 Roush performance cars, you notice. Scott Roush and Keith Batson. Batson trying to get up in the up there, making a 3-wide move. There you see Kelly Boston not too far behind in the Zachary machine. As the battle for the lead is on, Matt McIntyre has just taken it away from Nathan Hudson. Lamas sits in third though with Eli Bright there in fourth. So the 33 car trying to get a good run in for the Ream team. Here for Richard Childress Racing, Charles Sanford on the charge here. He's been high up in the point standings, so that's not too surprising to see Charles Sanford running so well here today. And that's a fantastic run for car number 8 for TriStar. As Fingai does come out of pit lane, but that's going to really hurt him a lot in the point standings. One of the few late entries, he's certainly going to have to try and win some races here if he wants to make it in. As there you see the one car going back up onto the racetrack. The top 3 pretty much remains as is, but they are all within a blanket here. Jeffrey Fingai trying to yield out of everybody's way. And he gets into Charles Sanford. He goes into the wall, and that takes out the 33, and Sanford goes barrel rolling down the front straightaway and right in front of traffic. And he's going to get hit by JT Bryant and Steve Pollard. And what a nasty way to start the race here at SUAR for Charles Sanford and JT Bryant, as well as the other competitors involved in that wreck. The caution will be flying out here, but a lot of damage to a lot of the lead lap cars there. Fingai slid up the track right into the 8 and a hard look into the outside barrier. And then Eli Bright just nowhere to go. Kyle Matthews has a good save there. He got a little slice of that. And Sanford goes for a series of rolls down the front straightaway. There you see Randy Vanderpoppen running into the back of the 33. Corey Williams gets on by without much of an issue. But the 8 car just goes spiraling down the front straightaway. Nothing he could really do. Cole Baker did a good job there. Watch JT Bryant. He's just committed and bam, right into the side of the 8. And sends himself for a spin there. The 10 gets a slight piece of it. And that is a tough break for Charles Sanford here at SUAR, running high up in the point standings, and now he's out already. The 1 to go signal is out here. Cody Lamas had issues in pit lane. Same thing with Robert Pollard in the 19. That's why they're on danger of being multiple laps down or even being a lap down. Green flag back in the air. TriStar running 1 and 2 right now. Cars number 24 and 44 there. Seymour butts against the wall. Out of turn number 1 there, as that's going to cost them a lot of track position. There's Randy Vanderpoppen in the 90 there, as well as the 33. Both of them have heavy damage. to their cars, but look who's going for the lead. Kyle Matthews and Kelly Boston are going to be going at it here for position as Boston leads the lap there, but Kyle Matthews looking for another win in the season here. Car number 88 has been on a hot streak of winning races here in all three of the series here. As there you see, they're all just trying to get themselves gathered around. Marty Johnson stuck in the middle of the pack there with Luis Hernandez diving down low. Same thing with Keith Batson. Batson's been trying to get some good runs in. Dylan Schwalmberg running near the back half of the field in the Mad Max machine there. He's looking to try and get some late race momentum and shove Zorlin up the track there, loosen the 62 up a bit. And here they come off of turn 2. They're 4 wide back here, and looks like they backed it down just a bit, but Schwalmberg definitely knows he might have a faster car than that 62 overall. As for Cody Lamas, he's trying to hold on for dear life, but Kelly Boston has reeled in on the corner panel of that 2 car. Remember, Lamas is trying to fight his way onto the lead lap, so he needs a caution fast if he wants to get back on that lead lap in time. Couple cars making their way up. Robbie Jackson has made his way up inside the top 10 now. So the 39 car looking pretty strong on the grid there. So Robbie Jackson's doing a good job on the track. Alex Main, the 43, doing fine out there. Couple of drivers still just struggling with the racetrack here, trying to get the familiarity of the track there. As there you see Zorlin looking low underneath Drew Austin Hartnett trying to make his way up. But pretty much it's been a rather tame race after that caution. But yeah, Boston did pass Cody Lamas, but Lamas is going to try and fight back here. Let's see what Kyle Matthews can do. And Lamas goes up the track a bit there off of turn number 4 there. And that's going to cost him some ground. Scott Roush has been struggling with his race car. He's been complaining about the car's handling, and he's right behind Eli Bright there in that 33 with damage. So surprising to see that 33 still out on the track, but man, that car can't really catch a break, can it? Kyle Matthews has just been sitting in that second spot. The Great Clips machine has been looking strong all season here. Matthews very happy with being in Junior Motorsports. He's done a good job here. And maybe with Cody Lamas' assistance, he could help catch that 44 car in time there. Kelly Boston's just done a good job of holding on to the lead. Marty Johnson, I've mentioned him before several times, battling Corey Williams for the 16th position. Williams has been having a bad season, to be honest. And, well, he's trying to get things back on track here for car number 51. There, Jesse Dalton has been one of the more consistent drivers we've seen in the circuit, especially in the Truck Series. Now trying to transfer that to the Xfinity Series. Driving for TriStar Motorsports, not the best ride for him, but certainly has outperformed in that car quite a lot when he needs to. So Jesse Dalton's kind of the guy that's the bridesmaid in the series here so far. There you see a battle for third there. Chris Dodd has made his way into the mix here. Dodd trying to win in the Xfinity Series. He's won multiple times in the Cup Series, so he's found some sort of success there. But Dodd certainly trying to transfer that over here in the Xfinity car here. Still trying to get used to it. Definitely has not had the best season as well, so Dodd trying to just get good points here today. Matt McIntyre's kind of been in the same boat. Despite the win at MM's, he's not really done much ever since then, so he's really trying to turn things around. Lamas did pass the 44 there to get his lap back here. So, yeah, Lamas still hoping for that caution to happen. And it hasn't really occurred so far in the race. Rancho Cucamonga's been struggling with his car there. There you see Kyle Keith. Yeah, the Keiths have been really upset with their race cars here. So they're looking to try and change things up here. The spiffing things up there for the cars in the later run. Matthews has found his way to close in on the 44 there. Matthews gets a good run off of turn 2. Kyle Matthews on the charge here. This 88 car has been looking unstoppable on the racetrack so far. Matthews looking better off in this longer green flag stint here. And there you see the 13 of Hudson, who went for the lead in lap 1, took it away. He's in third, so don't count him out just yet. He's going a bit in the lower groove there. You notice what lines they're going to be using throughout the racetrack. So some using the middle groove, some using the low side to try and get a proper momentum off the corner there. Looks like a lot of them it's a rather tame race. Kyle Matthews, though, on the charge, looking for the lead down the inside. Kyle Matthews looking for P1 on the grid, and there it is, Kyle Matthews, your new race leader here at SUAR. Car number 88 up front. Kelly Boston in second. Will she try and pull a crossover move? Great center of the corner there for the 44, and she's going to try and do a crossover move on Kyle Matthews. What a well-executed corner for Kelly Boston there. That 44 car's hungry for a win. There you see Nathan Hudson into the fray as well. There you see the 13 is now trying to get around Kyle Matthews for second. And Hudson, looking into turn number 3, dives into the corner trying to get the center off on the gas. And looks like the 13 will be able to take it away. Hudson up to P2. Don now in the mix as well. He's now trying to take third away from Matthews. So Kyle Matthews is slowly getting hounded one by one by all of these cars on the racetrack there. Especially a lot of the Camaros there, as you see Dodd and McIntyre all trying to do something to get around this 88, and they almost made it 3 wide for a brief moment there. But up front, Kelly Boston has been the dominant car here today. Nathan Hudson now up to second. Hudson, we haven't really seen much speed from this 13 car, so they've definitely done something right with the setup today here at this little short, this almost mile racetrack here. It's about like 0.9. But there you see Matt McIntyre passing Kyle Matthews, advancing himself to the 3rd spot. And look who's in that top 5 there, or almost trying to get in the top 5 there, is the 90. Of Randy Vanderpool with the damage. It's still running rather well there. So fantastic run for car number 90 there. There you see the 19 there, obviously a lap down. Stephen Paul the 3rd running in 7th. Quiet run for his team. The Racing for Jesus car has been a quiet one here today. Jesse Dalton in 8th. Robbie Jackson with another consistent run, running in the 9th spot. And then you got Christian Master Jr. running in 10th there, trying to hold off the hard-charging Spencer Gilmore, the pole sitter, coming in. Gilmore hasn't really found much in the car, and he's a bit upset that he's probably used his tires a bit too much there. Couple of notables there. You see Josh Sekuli running in the 12th spot. A good run for his team. They are looking for a decent run. Seymour Butts, our Dubai winner, running inside around the top 15 area. Manuel Hartnett on the charge there. But pretty much it's been a quiet race ever since that first caution came out, and Cody Lamas has actually run away. So I think he's pretty much set in terms of getting a lap back unless pit stops come into play here. Cody Lamas trying to run away from Kelly Boston. Matt McIntyre up to 2nd there. And look just like that. That's 97 looking very fast for Obico Racing. There you see the 13 just looking right there in that 3rd spot. Hudson's been a good car on the short run, but it's not done that bad in the long run either. So it's pretty much been about 4 cars in a blanket here. Matthews looks like his car's fading off in this run too, so it looks like the 88 might have used his tires a bit too quickly there. And as for the top 3, it's all them battling it out. But Matt McIntyre just now reeling in the 44. Maybe he'll try and make a move for the lead here. Maybe into turn number 1 or 2 here. Looks very low on the racetrack there, but Boston defends the line extremely well. This 44 car is going to be hard to beat. McIntyre trying to use the middle groove this time around. He's experimenting with the race lines on the racetrack there. Nathan Hudson just quietly running in 3rd though. So you don't, like I said, you don't really want to count them out. Chris Dodd in that 4th spot, and to the outside this time around. Matt McIntyre trying to get the proper exit off the corner. He does. What a corner for the 97. He's using the upper groove this time around. Boston slides up the track, and McIntyre's going to get a great exit off of turn 4. And he is reeled in the 44. Can he pass her for the lead there? And McIntyre looking low. Boston blocks. What a great defending. What great defending does the 44 have here, and how long will it last? Matt McIntyre is just waiting to make the right opportunity to make the hole work, and he's wanting another win so badly in the series. And for those that need to make it on points, this could be crucial for them. So they do want to see that 97 in victory lane. So this could be quite interesting to see what Matt McIntyre could do here, as they are going to approach 11 laps to go once they cross the line. McIntyre with another good exit off of corner number 4, and he's looking low this time around to the race lead. Matt McIntyre takes it away. Kelly Boston up high out of turn 2. She's going to lose the spot there. But Boston, what a run for the 44 though, doing an excellent job. McIntyre goes up the hill, Boston down low with another great exit. Really, if the leader just slides up the hill, I think really it's pretty much that second place car has a good opportunity of taking that position away, and certainly has done a fantastic job for the team here on TriStar. Headquarters, really, the team very happy to see this car run up front here. And looking low, and Boston looks like she's just going to try and now close in on the gap here at this rate. That might be the priority for this 44, just to be a bit patient there on the track. But I think Matt McIntyre's car might be a bit too fast for this 44 car here, as they are going to approach 8 laps to go once they cross the line. So Matt McIntyre has done a solid job here today for this 97 team. Obika trying to get another win in the books here today at SUAR here. So basically trying to secure himself into the playoffs here in the chase. And Matt McIntyre just really extending that gap slowly but surely. Nathan Hudson sitting in 3rd, Dodd in 4th. Matthews in that 5th spot there, quietly staying that spot ever since he's dropped. Randy Vanderpoepen is now getting challenged by Stephen Paul III. That Racing for Jesus car has been looking stronger in the long run as well. But Randy Vanderpoepen puts the block there. And really, it's pretty much Matt McIntyre's race to lose here. 6 laps to go. He's got about a half a second gap over Kelly Boston there. Now trying to catch Cody Lamas to relap him. Lamas has not had a good day. 35th place position is not the run he's really wanted. Not really reflective upon what he should have ran today. Still, nonetheless, Kelly Boston's done a good fight, but I think it's not really going to do much from here on. As there you see Hudson now trying to maybe close into that 44, maybe try and take second away. I think they're out of contention for this win here at the moment. But Matt McIntyre running a clean race so far, started up front, ran up front here ever since, and there hasn't been any turning back since he's gotten the lead within that 10-lap mark. And here they come, 4 laps to go this time around for Matt McIntyre, now getting behind Cody Lamas there. Lamas, like I said, is on the tail end of the lead lap, trying to hold on. Maybe even past the 33 here, maybe get a point there for Cody Lamas there. So this could be good for him, at least by 1 point, but not by much. And McIntyre does go low underneath the 2 there. Lamas giving him plenty of room on the racetrack there. And McIntyre goes to the bottom of the track just like that. And there you see Hudson taking the 2nd spot away from Kelly Boston. Boston holding strong on the outside line, looking high that time around. And Chris Dodd now trying to pounce on the opportunity of those two battling it out. 2 laps to go. Matt McIntyre just has to really cruise on for 2 more laps. He's got no pressure from anybody else on the lead lap here. Nathan Hudson did take second away from Kelly Boston. But not much battling on the track. Jesse Dalton now trying to get around Stephen Mull III for the 9th position there. Not able to do anything there, as a lot of the cars near the back half of the field are pretty much single file. Haven't really done much. A couple cars went down pit lane. But the white flag is out on the racetrack here. 1 more lap to go. And Matt McIntyre's just got to cruise on here for the final 2 corners here at SUAR. And out of the last corner, Obika Racing gets its 2nd win, and Matt McIntyre does as well. He wins here at SUAR. Fantastic effort for car number 97. As you look at the rest of the top 10, Spencer Gilmore was close to getting 7th away from Christian Mascadini. They're not able to do much there. Stephen Paul III ends up in 9th. Jesse Dalton in that 10th spot. Keith Batson, you gotta give props to him. He gets an 11th, so pretty much close to a top 10 here. I call that a satisfactory run for that team. But a couple of others are struggling. Scott Roush, 24th there. Not much action on the track here at SUAR. One of the more boring races. You see there's some trouble there. Looks like Warren Keith might have spun the thing there. But here are your results. First through 28th there. Not many remain there. Cody Lamas finishes 30th after the result of that. But 3 cars only retired. That's because of that 1 caution that brought it out. But otherwise, congratulations to Matt McIntyre in the win, 2nd win of the season, and that's going to help those that are running in the point standings good on points here. That's going to help their shots of making the playoffs here.